Again, I spent my life being in relationships and having realistic conversations. That's how I learned once I left here and got some world experience and traveled and seen so many different classes, so many different schools of thought based on region of the country, environment, where there's sun in Florida, where there's an extreme sexual energy. All of these things I was able to study and see and deal with so many different dynamics of human interaction. And the blockage, that's what we're going to talk about. When I tell sisters all the time that we play with each other, if I met you in the club and, hey, what's your name, babe, what you doing, blah, blah, blah. Those are regular meetings. But what is never talked about is the feeling. Now, I'm a man. If I meet a woman, attraction is visual. Ooh, she's fine. Ooh, she has a big butt. Ooh, she has nice breasts. Ooh, she has a pretty smile. That's cool. I can see that 800 times in the club. But if I walk up on somebody who I can feel their energy, that's something totally different.
Right.
Now, we're not looking for energy anymore.
Right.
We're listening to game. It's the same energy. Because I'm using my mouth, vibration. What? That's vibration, baby. That's why it's tuned down. That's why the breath is hot. That's why I get closer, you can feel it. Brothers don't know why they do what they do.
Stop breathing on me.
Breathe on me. Don't be like, Look, you infiltrating. Don't breathe on me like that.
So I'm going to take you back to the beginning. We're talking about the blocky. So let's take the intellectual prowess out of the game and let's deal with what a woman should do because your body is telling you. Women have a bad habit, because I want to get to stay on topic. Why women are single. Women have a bad habit of blaming stuff on the men that has to do with them. You went out, you met this dude.
Yeah, that was my next question.
This cat is so on and so forth. You weren't paying attention to your vibe or your energy. You listened to his game. He came through here. He touched you. It was horrible. You want to shoot him, you, and everybody's talking about you, but he's calling you. Ah, girl, he's workable. And then your girl, third-party influence. He ain't like, well, I let him touch it, so I'm going to take him out. I clean him up. He came out looking good. Now your girl was like, girl, he all right. Girl, you can use it. He like, oh, I could work with it. Control. When you look at control, because you have to have control to run your house. You have to have control to govern your children. But as a woman, blockage. Control with a man is the most worthless thing in the world. And I tell sisters, single women, if you choose to go home with a man, and he's someone that you feel, because you can't pay attention to his energy, you have to pay attention to yours. If you want to get that man, because y'all don't know y'all have the power. We're talking about something that y'all don't, y'all still have the power. Y'all don't forgot the lessons.
Right.
But if you find yourself engaged in a physical moment with that man, relax, release, and let go.
Right.
Don't deal with the physical thing or what's going on with him. Deal with you. Find your pleasure, baby, because you know how you get us? Is when we turn you on. What? I touch you, we have a mutual understanding, a mutual attraction, and I interact with you physically and I moved you?
That's it.
Well, that was something else I wanted to bring up. Also, one of the reasons they said women are single is because we carry that bitterness around with us. I don't believe that's the case all the time. Sometimes women just be fed up and want to be alone. So I wouldn't say that was the reason why some women were single. Do you believe we carry our bitterness?
Well,
I would have to say yes.
She look like
Thank you.
I'm bitter right now.
Thank you. I was waiting to see what that answer was. Never mind. I'm
She
done.
was looking like I was waiting
Thank
on
you,
her to
baby.
ask me about my bitterness.
That's my girl. She keeps it too real. Thank you,
Yes, I
sweetie.
would have to say yes.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
I'm going to take my bitterness. I would say that's probably 80% of the problem. 80%.
Oh my God.
85.
right. So,
But can you blame us, Steve?
No, I can't. I can't. I can't. I really can't. I can't.
Can't blame us on that
And
one.
then once from there, still, where we go from here?
That's the most important thing in the world. You know what I'm finding to be the most surprising thing in the world? The same way that you made a decision to have this public forum. These kind of conversations are going on behind closed doors in our barbershops right now. I know.
Exactly.
I get to go into these environments.
Right.
Brothers are talking about this.
But can I say something?
Hold on, let me finish. The only thing I did want to say is simply this, is that there's a call for it, which is why what she's doing is so
Right.
important. I think that in listening to some of the dynamics that you say about support, it takes a team of us. And as a man who has influence and who knows brother who has these things on, it's my responsibility to call men to this forum. This is my very first time coming. And if we can find the cats that have the exact same interests and concerns and questions that you do, and we put those dynamics together, who knows, we might be famous for
That's what I wanted to point out, that those people speaking in the barbershops and the beauty salon, they won't say it in front of people. You know, they'll say it amongst each
Right.
other, and they won't repeat it.
Right.
You know, but like we're up here talking about it, this is stuff that we're thinking, one to say, one to find an answer to.
Right.
And that's why, that's my whole purpose in doing these blogs.
Right.
So people, once you start talking and relating to each other, you come together and you find more things to do and more things to talk about. And I just think it's a great idea.
So
I
let me-
appreciate everybody that showed up.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. I want to ask you this. I wanted to leave one last caveat, if I could, about the other thing that we definitely need to look at is the impact of the environment. Okay, what do men in Columbus think they are supposed to be? That's another major question, because we've gotten so tuned into this street thing, we've lost our true identity. That's all this forum is about. We don't know how to relate. Why? Because men are afraid to approach you because they're on that money thing.
Right.
So y'all got to understand, when it comes to crime, drug selling, you're responsible for it. Because we now believe, with your opening statement, if this dude is not where he's supposed to be.
Basic 101.
Materialism 101. Materialism. Anything that is built with love. Anything. Because you can achieve, mind you, I built a multi-million-dollar management company with the woman that I was involved with. That was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. She betrayed me. I inevitably gave the company away and dealt with major devastation as a result. But it was a lesson in life that was the most valuable in the world. There's nothing better than building a physical camaraderie, a love, an attraction, a relationship with someone, and building something that serves you both. Oh my God, that is the greatest feeling in the world. And then when you split, if you're fair and decent, moral people, then you're not leaving under the same boundaries. No one leaves lost. No one leaves with something lost. And that was a great experience to have. I probably would have never had that experience had I not left here. So understand that being realistic and not being too intellectual when you deal with somebody, recognizing the environment, because dudes are as fake as women are. Y'all put on all this hair and makeup and stuff, and we put on all these fronts and jackets and sagging pants and fake jewelry and all these things. You understand? So if we get past the fake and get back to the real, as far as, for real, like, sisters, y'all the lead, we are the most sensitive, weak, easily led people in the world. We want your physicality. But y'all make us pose, pretend, try to figure out. We dumb as hell. That's too much for us to do. I tell sis all the time, you don't want me to scheme on you to get at you physically. That's the dumbest shit in the world you could ever let a man do. You're not in any physical situation because of a man. Your body, you are in one because of what you want. And stop pretending. Stop playing these games. Stop saying there's some moral issue attached to your physicality and pretend like you're high and mighty, but can identify with Nicki Minaj. Because when women get frustrated and they've had too many bad experiences, then she has to get paid for it. See, this is the information that we're taking in. And I have to say this, we don't really understand that whether or not you like it or you're a fan of it, when you take stuff into your psyche, programming, television program, okay, Microsoft Windows program. What does a Windows program do if you put it in your computer, if you went and bought it? You expect it to open up Windows, Word, all these different windows to have a specific function. Someone calculated it, someone put that together, they put it in for it to work in that manner. So when you're taking in programming, you're taking in someone else's agenda for your life. If you take that shit too seriously, if you focus too much energy on it, you will find yourself acting out on shit that you don't even know that you're doing. And this is where black people are lost.
True.